Your 20s can be an exciting and transformative decade, but it can also be a time of uncertainty and mistakes. If you want to achieve true wealth in the future, this decade is the one that matters the most. You must set yourself up for great success by being very smart about how you act in your 20s. In this video, we'll explore some common pitfalls and mistakes that people tend to make and offer some advice on how to avoid them. Whether you're just starting out in your 20s or are well into the decade, it's never too late to make some positive changes and set yourself up for success and happiness. So without further ado, let's get started. The first advice is to avoid comfort. Comfort can be a seductive trap. It's easy to get caught up in the familiar and the comfortable, and before you know it, you're living a life that's safe and predictable, but not necessarily fulfilling. But comfort isn't bad. It can provide a sense of security and stability, and it's important to find balance between comfort and growth. So how do you avoid the trap of comfort? Here's a few tips. 1. Seek out new experiences and challenges. Stepping out of your comfort zone can be scary, but it's also where the most growth and learning takes place. So don't be afraid to try new things or take on new challenges. 2. Embrace change and uncertainty. Change is inevitable, and it can be unsettling, but it's also an opportunity to learn and grow. So don't shy away from change. Embrace it and see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. 3. Set goals and work towards them. Having something to strive for can help you break out of your comfort zone and push yourself to grow. So set some big goals and work towards them, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. By avoiding the trap of comfort, you can live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new challenges and experiences. You never know what amazing things might be waiting for you right outside of your comfort zone. The second advice is to stop hanging around people who you don't admire. We all have people in our lives who we admire and respect, but there's also some people that we don't admire as much. It's natural to want to spend time with people who inspire and uplift us, but it's just as normal and important to distance ourselves from people who bring us down and who don't align with our values. So how do you stop hanging around people you don't admire? Well, first, reflect on your values and priorities. Take some time to think about what's truly important to you and what you want to achieve in life. This can help you identify people who are supportive of your goals and values and those who are not. You must also communicate your boundaries and expectations. It's okay to set boundaries and let people know what you expect from your relationships. Don't be afraid to speak up and express your needs and desires. Then, you must seek out supportive and uplifting relationships. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. These relationships can provide a positive influence and help you achieve your goals. Don't be afraid to end relationships that are not healthy or positive. It's okay to end relationships that are not fulfilling or that don't align with your values. It might be difficult, but it's important to prioritize your own well-being and happiness. By stopping to hang around people you don't admire and seeking out supportive and uplifting relationships, you can live a happier and more fulfilling life. So don't be afraid to let go of relationships that are not serving you and focus on building positive and meaningful connections. The third advice is to stop abusing your health. Every single one of you that is watching this should be going at the gym or doing daily physical exercise. This is simply not negotiable. There are 3 pillars to your health: sleep, diet, and fitness, in that order of importance. When it comes to sleep, you must absolutely get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. A lack of sleep can lead to weight gain, a weakened immune system, and a decrease in productivity. Everything you do not want so early in your life. When it comes to your diet, you must consume a balanced diet. Your 20s are a time to experiment new foods, but you must be sure to include plenty fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in your meals. Avoid processed and sugary foods as much as possible. Finally, stay active. Exercise is important for maintaining a healthy weight, improving your mood, and decreasing your risk of chronic diseases. Aim for at least 30 minutes of activity per day. Lift weights if you're a man. It will boost your testosterone, make you feel and look better. Lifting is a key pillar to having a great life. Trust me. Some other important things about health that we often neglect is mental health and stress management. These two are very important for your focus and overall feeling of well-being. You won't achieve much if you constantly feel down, unmotivated, and unfocused. You must take steps to optimize this area of your life as you would any other. Success requires you to be performing at your best, and you can't let your own self prevent you from achieving your goals. By making healthy choices in your 20s, you'll be setting yourself up for a lifetime of good health. Remember, it's never too late to start taking care of yourself. The fourth and final advice is to avoid liabilities and debts. It's important to start thinking about your financial future and how to avoid accumulating too much debt. When you get into debt, you are robbing money from your future self. You must be on top of your finances if you wish to accumulate wealth one day. Here are some actionable steps that you can implement now. First, create a budget. A budget can help you keep track of your spending and make sure you're saving enough money for the future. Make a list of your income and expenses and try to reduce your expenses where you can. Set yourself a savings goal. For example, 50% of what you make goes straight to savings and investments. Save for investments, but also for emergencies. Life is unpredictable, and it's important to have some money set aside for unexpected expenses. Aim to save at least 3 months' worth of living expenses in an emergency fund. If you have credit cards, pay off your card balance in full each month. Credit cards can be convenient, but if you don't pay your balance in full, you'll end up paying more in interest. Use your credit cards responsibly and pay off the balance each month to avoid accumulating debt. Finally, avoid taking on too much student loan debt. Student loans can be a necessary part of paying for college, but try to minimize the amount you borrow. Look into scholarships and grants, and consider attending a less expensive school if possible. Your student loan is an investment you make in yourself. You should make that investment only if you are graduating from a degree that will pay you a lot in the future. Navigating your 20s is not easy. You feel lost, lonely, and you feel like not many people can actually guide and help you. But remember, your 20s are a period to focus on your goals and establish healthy habits that will benefit you in the long run. This period can make or break you. The rest of your life is mainly defined by this decade, so don't waste this valuable time. I want all of you watching to actually execute and follow these advices. Don't be like everyone else. On this note, that is it for today. I want to thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to share your goals and aspirations with us in the comments below, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content.